Welcome to the 46th installment of Em Alejandro, your number one place for sports, cars, video games, fitness. If you're a man, you're here. Mr. Alejandro, about to tell him?
What you about to tell him, Alejandro?
I'm about to tell you about Raymond Felton's arrest, LeBron James' mask, and Allen Iverson's jersey retirement in the Tell 'em zone.
Tell him, Alejandro!
Let's get into some quick details of Raymond Felton's arrest. Now, I don't know everything that's going on in the man's relationship, obviously, but basically he had a little situation with his wife, and she reported a gun that he has to the cops, and there was a warrant out for his arrest. Unfortunately, he got arrested. Now, Raymond Felton's a player for the New York Knicks. This season, he's playing pretty bad, and I don't want him to be a part of the Knicks anymore. I'm a Knicks fan. But at the same token, I didn't want the man to get in trouble with the law. To tell y'all the honest truth, this is what I think happened. Raymond Felton's an athlete. He was cheating on his wife. Wifey didn't like that, so they got ready to divorce. But she got a little vengeance. She was like, you know what? Not only am I going to divorce you, I'm going to ruin your career. Now, Raymond Felton's in his high 20s, early 30s. So, like, if he were to go to jail, especially since he's not a star player, he's like an average player, nobody would probably want him after he came out of jail. So, I think wife was like, yo, I'm going to report your gun. You know what I'm saying? New York laws with guns is crazy, and you're going to have to do some time. Minimum 2 years. We've seen Plaxico Burress get in trouble with, you know what I'm saying, the gun laws in New York, even Lil Wayne. So, I just hope everything works out for Raymond Felton after this season. I think wifey got mad at him. That's what I think happened. Next up, LeBron James' mask. He recently broke his nose in a game while making a spectacular dunk and still finishing that play even though he got his nose messed up. And now he has to play wearing a mask. The mask, he looks like Batman. It looks hot. It's a black carbon fiber mask. It reminds me of the hood of my car. It looks mad cool. Now, the NBA is upset with him wearing the black mask. They want him to wear a clear mask. Usually when people have a little face problem, whether they break a cheekbone or whatever happens, their nose, they wear clear masks. LeBron James got a little bit creative, put a little style onto it with the black mask, the carbon fiber mask. But also, it's beneficial. It's lightweight. It doesn't really bother him. Also, the way that he cut it, he could see a little bit more peripheral vision. I like how he set it up. The mask looks hot. I would rock one. You know what I'm saying? I remember Kobe Bryant used to have one. He wore a black one for like a game, but then the NBA hopped on him, said he can't do the black one. I think LeBron James' black mask is hot. The same game, J.R. Smith had a white one, the clear one. I bet he was like, why can't I get a carbon fiber one? Next up, Allen Iverson's jersey retirement.
Not the game. We're talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice.
This was a big thing for me. Allen Iverson, for me, after the Michael Jordan era, it was his league for me. He brought the hood, the hip-hop culture to the court, to the NBA league, the braids, the tattoos, the headband, the stupid arm sleeve that everybody wants to wear today for absolutely no reason. Allen Iverson brought all that stuff to the court. Allen Iverson's my man. Here's a few accolades. He was a former MVP, 11-time All-Star, 2-time All-Star Game MVP. He won 7 All-NBA teams. The man was only 6 feet tall and weighed only 165 pounds soaking wet, but he was just tough as nails coming out of Georgetown, where he also was a first-team All-American, by the way, coming into the league. He won 4 scoring championships, 3 steals championships. He was the Rookie of the Year, first-team rookie, and the rookie MVP in the rookie All-Star game. He was a boss. The man played football in school, which is kind of, you could tell on the court how tough he was. He was the first pick in the 1996 draft, which is considered to be one of the 3 best drafts of all time. A few notable cats that came into the league from this draft: Marcus Camby, my man Cam Doobie, Stephon Marbury, Ray, a.k.a. Ray Allen, Kobe Bryant, Steve Nash, and even my man's Big Ben Wallace with that afro. Iverson led a bad Philadelphia 76ers team to the NBA Finals, where he eventually lost to Shaq, Kobe, and the LA Lakers. But Iverson had a great series, a great year, and he had this one play against Tyronn Lue, who is a scrub. No offense, Tyronn. He had this play where he just crossed him up, boop, boop, shot over him. He was wet, looked at him when he was on the ground, shook his head a little bit, and just stepped over him like, man, poor guy. He just ain't ready for the great AI, the answer. Those were his nicknames. He was a boss. He had some of the best handles that I ever seen. I would say, in my opinion, him and Tim Hardaway probably had the best handles to ever play in the NBA. Just my opinion. One of the most memorable crossovers Iverson had was against You guessed it, the great Michael Jordan. Jordan knew all eyes was on the matchup between him and Iverson. Iverson knew it was his time. This is before Iverson even had the braids. He was a young skipper. He had no tattoos. He was just sizing Jordan up like a lion stalking his prey. Jordan had no chance. Jordan started swiping left, swiping right. He ain't know what to do. All of a sudden, Iverson, boop, boop, makes his jumper, and he already knew, damn, I just made a great play against one of the greatest players of all time. So shout out to Allen Iverson. And he even paved the way for a lot of these young guys that we watch today. Like I said before, Kobe Bryant came in the league with Iverson. LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, and Carmelo Anthony looked up to Iverson when they were coming to the NBA, and they showed some love and a message to AI. Tell him, Alejandro. Allen Iverson was one of the best scorers in the NBA of all time and one of the toughest players by far at his size to definitely play in the NBA. There you have it, folks. Some tough topics in the Tell 'em Zone. If you feel some type of way, tell them in the comments. Tonight's silky silver bow tie is brought to you by DKNY. Hey. Tune in for more sports, cars, video games, fitness, and all that. Follow at Em Alejandro on Twitter to hear my immediate reaction to live sports events. Let's close out the Tell 'em Zone outro remix. Make sure y'all tell them in the comments the new background. Hit it. Bring it up, hey, 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 let's bring it up, hey, 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 bring it up, hey, 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 bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. I tell, you tell, we tell, go tell, I tell, you tell, we tell, go tell, hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Tell 'em, 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 tell 'em. TEA, we don't play. I don't care what you say. It's TEA, TEA. We don't play. I don't care what you say. It's TEA. Hey, 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 TEA. Hey, 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 TEA. Hey, 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 TEA. Hey, 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 TEA. Hey, hey.